Hey guys, it's me Punam, the founder of Khao. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a warm winter salad. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be sharing loads more videos of recipes that I've been creating and having a little go at. This particular recipe today is a warm salad where you might not be wanting to have soups and those kinds of heavier foods, and you are somebody like me who does enjoy having a salad. This is something really simple. It only takes about 15 minutes to rustle up, so I hope you enjoy. The main ingredients can usually be found in your fridge. We've got kale, I've used cherry tomatoes or baby plum tomatoes. You can even use regular normal tomatoes if you've got those. I've used red onion, but white works too. And if you prefer to omit the onion, that's totally fine. The other thing I've added in here is orange because I find that it helps to include a vitamin C in the dish. And then I use a bit of lemon zest. And then for the actual dressing, we're going to be using olive oil, honey, ginger, chili flakes, black sesame seeds, and of course salt to taste. If you're going to be using onions, you want to begin by preparing your onions. I've just cut them into quarters. I'm going to remove the outer skin, but I'm leaving the top stem and the bottom part connected. Using a griddle, you want to place this on medium heat and you want to add some olive oil onto your pan. Once the oil is ready, then place your tomatoes whole as they are, or you can slice them up if you're using larger tomatoes, and the onions one side down. You want to keep moving these around until both sides of the onion is charred, and then you can even char the back part as well if you like a little bit. Once the tomatoes and the onions are well charred but not totally softened down, take these out of the pan and leave these on the side. Next, so I'm going to use the same griddle to lightly sauté my kale in some olive oil. I'm going to do this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Once these are done, I'll take these out and put them on the side. One of my favourite citrus to add to a salad, rather than lemon, is actually orange. I find that there is a subtle sweetness to orange that really works well in a salad like this. So I'm using this small orange here and I'm slicing it up. Firstly, I'm going to de-skin the whole thing, and then I'm going to slice it into small segments, removing any of the white parts. Once these are prepared, I'll put these on the side so I can make my dressing. For the dressing, I'm going to start by preparing my ginger, which I'm going to peel, and then I'm going to grate it lightly. You don't want to use too much ginger here because it does add a lot of heat and spice from that flavour, and I'm only making this portion for one person, and so I'm just going to be using ½ inch of ginger. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You can use any other oil that you prefer to use for your salads, but I love the flavour of olive oil. The sweet element of my salad dressing, although you don't usually need to have one, but I really love how honey balances out the flavour of ginger. If you are a vegan and you don't use honey, then you can always use agave syrup or any other kind of sweetener that you use instead of honey. I find that just a little bit less than a tablespoon for one portion is perfect to add just a little bit of sweetness, because I have added orange and that does have some sweetness in it as well. So we don't want to put too much, but this honey really does balance out the ginger and the spice in the ginger really beautifully. Next, you want to add a pinch of salt, or salt as per your own taste. Then I'm going to put in about ½ teaspoon of chili flakes, and I'm also going to add a bit of a zest from a lemon, not too much because I don't want it to be too citrusy, but just a little bit for a nice subtle hint of citrus. Now we're ready to plate up our salad. I've already added my kale to the bowl, so I'm going to top this with my grilled tomatoes. Then I'm going to put on top of this my onions. What I am doing with the onions is I'm just trimming off any of the bits that I left on earlier so that I could grill the whole quarter all together. So I'm just slicing this up, and I'm just slicing them into a little bit more smaller pieces so it's a bit more easier to cut through into. Now you want to mix up your salad dressing one more time before you pour it over your salad. And once you've done this, I'm going to finish off with the oranges, and then lastly a nice sprinkling of black sesame seeds. Again, this is optional, but I do love the little sort of flavour of the sesame that this adds to the salad. And your salad is ready. This portion usually is good for one person, so please feel free to double it up if you're making for more. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.